right, here's your #1 UFC lightweight contender. He has been tracking this champion for several years. They've been on each other's radars. This is as big a fight as we could put together at 155 pounds.
And just to watch a guy so locked in on the champion from the moment he made his debut. He told us early in his career that ultimately he would be fighting for a UFC championship, and when he got here, he would win it. It's been visualization. It has been speaking a goal into reality for this young man. Tonight, he gets the opportunity to live it in real life.
And he loves proving doubters and naysayers wrong. He has made a career of just that. Now, he'll try to take those 12 pounds of gold away from the champ. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Islam Makhachev.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Circling to his right. He'll get credit for that takedown. Well, how's that for X? Makhachev's got his head looking for a guillotine choke. Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Makhachev's back in full guard. Making all these shots count. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Islam Makhachev. All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Oh, right into mount.
Let's go. Hit him off. Hit him off.
Oh, he got to a spot.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. This is where he wants to be.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
60 seconds left.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
That was a slick transition.
Mokaev's back in full mount. Under 20 seconds now to go.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Don't let him kick you flat. You gotta move. Don't be flat.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat for me, bud. Deep breath. Let's get that heart rate down. All right, you with me? Good. Beautiful round. You definitely won that round. I want you.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. And that left hook landed on the button. Push kick there to the body.
Nice shot there by the champ.
That leg kick lands. Stuffs the takedown. No problem. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Mokaev.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Stay heavy. Get that full mount.
Mokaev's in half guard.
Keep moving.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Win the scramble.
Let's work. Come on, let's work.
Wrist.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Hard scramble.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Posture up, GMP.
Changing the position.
Mokaev's back in full mount. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. There it is, now he's running out. Big ground and pound.
Don't let it go to the mouth. Keep on your side.
In the half guard.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Same thing this round. Your ground control is unbelievable. I've never seen somebody with such control down there. Let's keep...
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrists. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, good right hand landed, John.
Just missed with the elbow there.
Holy smokes.
Oh, nice judo toss for him. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Now the hammer fist here by Mokaev.
Great job landing from the top position. Nice reversal on the ground. Great job. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Get your shots.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Mokaev's in half guard.
Nice.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Good work from the top here by Makhachev. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Mokaev's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything you're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, listen. You're losing the wrestling fight out here. But your striking is good. So I know you can outstrike this guy. So I want you to kind of back off on the takedowns. And let's...
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about that.
Serve him up. Go get him. Beautiful. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing pressure in the land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Makhachev has got full mount now.
He's got to be careful here.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, under the chin here. His work could be the end. Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
Did John? You know I love popcorn.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
20 seconds left. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stage.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Let's fight. Come on.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Makhachev's got a lot of weapons on both sides and he switches his stance here.
He let him step over to the crucifix.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Makhachev's back in side control.
Knee on belly. He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here.
Great ground and pound by this man.
To go in the fight. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC lightweight champion of the world. A lot of steam here during fight week that maybe there were a few things that could plague him tonight. Looked as good as ever for my money.
He looked as good as he's ever looked inside the octagon. He's so good at everything, every single skill that you need to become champ. He has mastered, and he showed it in this fight.